Today I'm going to share some thoughts on FICO's surprising move to bypass the credit bureaus and what it might mean for the mortgage industry. There's been a lot of noise recently about credit reporting reform, and FICO has stepped right into the center of it. According to CNBC's Hugh Sun, Housing Wire's Sarah Wallach, and PYMNTS, FICO has proposed selling credit scores directly to resellers, skipping the credit bureaus altogether. It's being promoted as a way to reduce costs for lenders and borrowers, but it raises some very big questions. Let's start with how this system actually works. FICO, the Fair Isaac Corporation, doesn't store consumer credit data. They just build the algorithm that calculates your score. They license that formula to the three credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Every time a score is generated, FICO earns roughly $5 per bureau. The credit bureaus, on the other hand, are the ones that own the consumer data. They pull the credit information, run it through FICO's algorithm, and charge the try-merge reseller about $10 per bureau. Then the reseller takes those three separate reports, merges them, runs fraud checks, and delivers a final try-merge report to the lender, typically charging $100 to $150 total. So when you break it down, in a $120 credit report, FICO only earns about $15, and yet somehow they've become the villain in this conversation. Now, FICO's new proposal changes that dynamic. They want to charge resellers $10 upfront and $33 for each closed file. That does solve one problem. Right now, lenders only recover credit fees on about 1 in 4 loans because only closed loans get reimbursed. So paying on closed files could reduce some wasted costs, but it also doubles FICO's fees and pushes them deeper into the process. Here's where things get confusing. FICO can't generate scores without data, and the data lives inside the credit bureaus. So how can FICO skip the bureaus? It's like trying to bake a cake without flour. You might own the recipe, but you still need the ingredients. To me, this move feels less like innovation and more like positioning. It looks like FICO wants a bigger slice of the pie, moving from about $15 per report to more than $60. And yet, the real margin pressure might actually lie with the resellers. They pay the bureaus roughly $30 total and charge lenders $120 or more. That's a 4-to-1 markup for technology that doesn't really add much more value. So yes, the credit reporting system absolutely needs reform. Credit report costs have tripled in the past 3 years. Lenders often pay $200 to $300 per loan after multiple credit pulls. But cutting out the one link in the chain, especially the one that holds all the consumer data, doesn't solve the problem. For now, call me a skeptic. This move feels like FICO is trying to reposition itself to quiet critics and profit from the chaos. It sparked an important conversation, a conversation about transparency, accountability, and competition in a system that touches every borrower in America. If you'd like to read the full articles from CNBC, Housing Wire, and PYMNTS, you can find the links on my LinkedIn page. And if you enjoyed today's post and want access to the sources we cover each week, follow me on LinkedIn or visit my LinkedIn profile for more updates. Thank you for your time and have a great day.